Hey everyone, and welcome to This Explainer. Think of me as your personal digital tutor today. Look, if you're tuning into this, you're probably staring down that massive, totally intimidating syllabus for the Assam Combined Entrance Exam. And honestly, it's a lot. It is so incredibly easy to feel completely buried under the weight of textbooks, mock tests, and those endless revision schedules. But hey, take a deep breath. Today, we're going to break down a really smart, strategic, and super efficient way to conquer that exact syllabus. All right, let's just dive right in.
So here's your exam mastery study plan. We'll be looking at the Assam CEE Challenge, AI-powered study material, your 4 study formats, the offline notes vault, and finally, unlocking the pro version.
All right, Section 1, the Assam CEE Challenge.
Okay, let's address the elephant in the room. I absolutely know the intense pressure you're under right now. The competition? Fierce. The stakes? Super high. And the sheer volume of information you're expected to retain can literally cause serious burnout. It's not just about grinding and studying hard anymore. If you aren't studying smart, you're going to hit a massive wall. So, the core question every single student asks themselves at 2 a.m. while staring at a mountain of books is, how do you actually master this vast syllabus without completely burning out before exam day? Because let's face it, rote memorization just doesn't cut it. You need a strategy.
Ultimately, the CEE demands a really deep, unwavering focus on 3 core subjects: physics, chemistry, and mathematics. Now, these aren't subjects you can just lightly skim over, no way. They demand targeted preparation, deep conceptual understanding, and honestly, lightning-fast problem-solving skills. So instead of trying to apply a basic one-size-fits-all study method, you need a highly targeted approach to attack each of these subjects specifically.
Moving on to Section 2, AI-powered AHSEC study material.
Okay, so this is where your strategy gets a massive upgrade. We are stepping away from passive textbook reading and bringing in a digital companion that is explicitly tailored for the AHSEC curriculum. Meet Assam CEE Smart Notes. It's an AI-powered educational platform utilizing the super powerful Gemini API. Now, what does this actually mean for you as a student? It means no more digging through pages of totally useless fluff. Just imagine being able to instantly generate on-demand, highly targeted study materials that align precisely with what you need to know for the CEE. It literally transforms a terrifying syllabus into high-impact revision sheets exactly when you need them. It's a total game changer.
Section 3, your 4 study formats.
Think of this platform as your personalized study toolkit. The absolute genius here is that it doesn't just hand you a massive, boring wall of text. As your tutor, my biggest piece of advice is to change up your study format based on exactly how close you are to the exam. You've got rapid revision for super quick recall right before a test. You've got the concept explainer for when you're tackling a subject for the first time and need the detailed theory. Speed solving sheets are packed with shortcuts for your practice sessions, and concise summaries give you those essential high-level overviews. By mapping each specific format directly to your immediate study needs, you're optimizing every single minute of your prep.
Let's break these down, starting with the speed-solving sheets. Look, when you're tackling math, time is without a doubt your biggest enemy. These sheets, they are the ultimate cheat code. They give you shortcut tricks, formulas, and major time-saving techniques. Let me give you 2 quick practice examples. Example 1. Say you're stuck on a really long, complex integration by parts problem. Well, instead of spending 5 whole minutes calculating, the generated sheet hands you a direct formula shortcut that gets you the answer in 10 seconds flat. Example 2. For coordinate geometry, instead of writing out these massive calculations to find distances, you get a neat little ratio trick to instantly pinpoint a centroid's coordinates. Applying these AI-generated shortcuts takes a 5-minute headache and turns it into a 30-second win.
Next up, we have the concept explainer. This one is absolutely vital for breaking down detailed theory, and it's heavily focused on CEE patterns. When you hit a wall trying to understand those really complex topics in physics and chemistry, generating a concept explainer simplifies them brilliantly. So instead of struggling through incredibly dry text, the AI might explain chemical equilibrium to you like a busy bridge where cars are moving back and forth at the exact same rate. It's visually simple, right? But conceptually perfect. Or for physics, it might explain electrical circuits using a water pump analogy, where voltage is just the water pressure pushing the current along. It is amazing how this feature breaks down rigid academic text into concepts it can easily digest.
Then we have Concise Summaries, which give you those high-level overviews of really heavy chapters. And here's a huge tutor's tip for you. Utilizing this Concise Summaries feature is your absolute secret weapon for staying focused. Look, when you're staring down a 40-page chapter, cognitive fatigue sets in super fast. Your brain gets tired. But by generating and reading a concise summary first, you build a mental map of the chapter. Once you know the big picture, your brain actually stays anchored and focused when you dive into the heavier details later.
And finally, rapid revision. This format generates quick bullet points and key definitions. I really want to emphasize that for rapid recall, like right before you test yourself or walk into a mock exam, this format is exactly what you need. Absolutely no fluff, zero long paragraphs, just pure, concentrated facts to keep all that data super fresh and easily accessible in your short-term memory.
Okay, on to Section 4, the Offline Notes Vault.
So to truly maintain your focus, we have got to eliminate the biggest distraction out there, the internet. And this platform is built specifically to help you do that. Here's your precise workflow. Step 1. You generate a note you love and save it right to your personal history. Step 2. You export that note as a professional, perfectly formatted PDF. Step 3. You study offline. You can print them out or share them with your study group, but the ultimate goal is to get your material entirely off the active web browser.
Because really, the Offline Notes Vault empowers you to organize highly focused offline study sessions. You get to access all your saved notes without any internet connection whatsoever. And you know what that means? Zero notifications popping up to break your flow. Plus, this lets you prep your files into beautifully organized folders on your device for incredibly easy, immediate access during those crucial final hours right before exam day. You are actively building your own personal, completely distraction-free library.
Section 5. Unlocking the Pro version.
Now, if you are truly serious about maximizing your AHSEC CEE exam mastery and you want to unlock the Pro version, here is the WhatsApp number you need to connect. +91 967 887 2689. Just save that number, shoot them a quick message, and get access to the full, unbridled power of this AI companion. I want to leave you with a final thought that perfectly sums up what we've covered today. Transform a vast syllabus into manageable, high-impact revision sheets to improve exam performance. That's the core of it, right there. This isn't about working yourself to the point of exhaustion. It's about using smart, AI-driven tools to make your prep targeted, efficient, and incredibly effective.
So I leave you with this question. Are you ready to execute your exam mastery plan today? Honestly, it's time to stop feeling overwhelmed by the Assam CEE. You've got the roadmap, you know the tools, and you understand the strategy. Now it's time to actually take action. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and happy studying.